Hi YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a Cameroon no fail Scotch egg recipe. Yay! So these are all the ingredients for the Scotch egg. In this bowl I have a cube of Maggi, I have a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of parsley, then some nutmeg. Here I have 2 eggs. I have the oil I'm going to be using to fry. Here I have my breadcrumbs. This is plain breadcrumb. Here I have some flour. Here I have eggs, already boiled eggs. I'm using this sausage to wrap, but you can use any grind meat, yeah, or any grind meat. So that's it. So this plain, we're gonna start with this plain breadcrumbs. There are some in the supermarket which are already like spiced, but I like the plain one to spice it to my own taste. You can also make your own breadcrumb. Just toast some bread in the oven, let it really get dry. You crush it and then you mix it. So all the spices here, the Maggi, the nutmeg, the thyme, the parsley, and the salt, I'm going to be mixing it in my breadcrumb. So I'm going to pour it in here. I'm going to pour everything in here. And then I'm going to mix. Because it's plain breadcrumb, just give my breadcrumb some flavor. This is what my breadcrumb looks like properly. As I said, you can make your own breadcrumb, and this is the plain breadcrumb I use. This brand, yeah, this is the one I use. You can use this breadcrumb to coat anything, chicken or anything. So this is the one I use. I bought the plain one, and as you just saw, I mixed it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just dry my egg. Just use my tissue paper towel just to damp it, so that when I'm coating it, it sticks to the sausage. I'm just gonna damp it and just, yep. So we all know that most sausages come in a, like, it's wrapped, so you have to take off the wrap on the sausage and just use the meat. That's what I was doing at this point, just taking off the wrap on the sausage. Yeah, there's a tiny layer that the sausage is being wrapped, so I'm just taking it off just to have the meat itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spice my sausage with a pinch of salt. Yep, a pinch of salt to your taste. A pinch of parsley. Yep. A pinch of thyme. But you can use whatever seasoning you want. Yeah, but I decided to use parsley, thyme, and some Maggi cube, just a little bit, depending on the quantity of your sausage. Since I had just, I used blended onion too. Yeah, so I also use a sprinkle of onion powder and some Maggi cube, just a little bit of Maggi cube on it. Always wash your hands, always wash your hands. So with a clean hand, I went ahead and just mixed everything together, like everything. Let it be properly mixed, uniformly mixed. So after mixing, another secret, your hands need to be wet. If not so, the sausage is going to be so sticky on your hands. So let your hands be wet. Cut a little bit of the sausage, just a little bit of it. Spread it on your palm Then pick up your egg, place it in the middle, and just rub and try to coat the meat on the egg, making sure that every part of the egg is covered as you coat and just squeeze and just cover up every part of the egg you think is uncovered, and just making sure that, yeah, you see, so everywhere is covered, properly covered. So yeah, I have the flour. I'm gonna bring the flour closer. I'll put them in order. So the flour, the flour, the egg, the breadcrumb. So after putting everything in order for easy access, I went ahead to roll my coated egg into the flour first. Yeah, you roll it into the flour first, then into the egg. Make sure everywhere is covered with the egg. Into the egg, you dump off the excess egg, and then into the breadcrumb. While in the breadcrumb, you try to massage the breadcrumb so that it sticks on the meat. Let it just stick properly. If possible, you can use both hands to just make sure that the breadcrumb stick in the meat. If not, when you fry it, everything, all the breadcrumb is going to come out on your oil, and your oil will be so dirty and so black. Yeah, so try to make the breadcrumb stick on your sausage. Yep. So I just went ahead and did the other ones the same. Make sure to coat your egg completely in the meat, and the coating or the meat quantity should not be too much, just a little bit, and then you try to work your way around, making sure that it covers the egg. That's the secret. If the meat is a lot, it's gonna give you a very thick layer, and you won't enjoy it. This is what I have. Like, these are my Scotch egg. They are ready to be fried. So look, see how they look. Yeah. And this is the quantity of breadcrumbs I have left. The 2 eggs, this is the leftovers. I still have a lot of leftover, and there's still more flour, which just simply shows you that it's very economical to make a Scotch egg. And you guys remember, I took just 3 of these small sausages. Look at the size, and it gave me 2, 4, 6, 8. It gave me 8 Scotch egg with just 3 of this small size sausage. Yeah, so the coating doesn't have to be very thick. So my oil is on the fire, it's getting hot. We're gonna head over to the stove, and then we're gonna fry. Let's get over. So in a pot of oil, not too hot, just gently lower your Scotch egg for them to get fried. See, I insisted not too hot just because you don't want it to get burned. It's easy for the breadcrumbs to get burned. So my fire is at minimum. You guys see, it's at minimum, so not too hot. On my stove, I set my fire. When I fire start with the fried Scotch egg now, I don't understand. Yeah, so just let it take its time to fry until you have like the golden brown color. Yep. Just keep stirring, and it's already looking so yummy. You doesn't need to fry it so long. As long as you obtain the golden brown color, then you're good to go, because the egg inside is already cooked. You just want the meat you use to coat the egg to get cooked, and that's why I said we should not coat it with so much meat. You just have to use a little bit of meat and make sure it covers the egg, as you saw me doing, just by massaging it and just using your fingers and your hand to just make sure the meat covers the egg. So this is what our Scotch egg looks like. It's so yummy, so crispy, like you guys see. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna cut one and let's see how it looks like inside, just to show you guys how it looks. Anyone from Cameroon, do you remember those women who carry Scotch egg on their head and sell? They always have like small knives like this. Yeah, so voila, look at, you guys, look at, you see the layer is not really thick, it's very thin and very, let me show you guys what I mean, very crunchy. Can you guys see? Can you see? Like, it is a no fail recipe. Imagine you just adding some pepper to this, like pepper. Who remembers this in Cameroon? Come on now. I know my hands are actually from like washing my hands. Like, who remember this? Whoa. Like, oh my god. Mm. 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 People, try this recipe. Please, if you have watched up to this level, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to this channel. Yep. And watch out for my next video. I think my next video is going to be fish roll. How to make Cameroonian fish roll. That's what's going to be on my next video. So see you in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.